Dark Matter News. I'm Leo Ashcraft.
Were you interested in science as a child?
I don't know if I was interested so much in the science as I was the slime that goes along with it. Snakes and frogs. And when I saw how slimy the human brain was, I knew that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
This is the stuff of Frankenstein nightmares. Imagine yourself as a functioning brain kept in a laboratory jar. White-coated scientists are torturing you by feeding you an endless stream of terrifying images and sensations into your nervous system. Even if you could cry out for help, no one could legally come to your rescue. For years, philosophers have pondered the ethics of conducting such Nazi-style experiments as a theoretical basis for moral arguments. But this issue is no longer theoretical. The age of a human brain in a jar is fast becoming a reality. This week, American biologists announced that they had crossed a critical threshold in the science of growing a human brain and keeping it alive in a laboratory. Rini Anand, a professor of biological chemistry and pharmacology at Ohio State University, astonished military experts by announcing that his team has successfully grown a near-exact replica of a 5-week-old fetus brain. It's only about the size of a pencil eraser, but it contains 99% of the cells that would exist in the brain of a human fetus, making it the most fully formed brain model ever engineered, complete with the spinal cord and the beginnings of an eye. He accomplished this using stem cell technology, which involved turning adult skin cells into stem cells, which are capable of growing into any type of body tissue. It is a breakthrough that paves the way to cloning human brains. Read the full story and take a look at some of these astonishing images at artbell.com.
Are you struggling with addiction or alcohol problems? If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-733-6860, 800-733-6860.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-733-6860. 800-733-6860.
Could the first Mars colony be called Buffettville or Zuckerberg? The Netherlands-based nonprofit Mars One aims to establish a permanent settlement on the Red Planet, beginning with the touchdown of the first 4 pioneers in 2027. The biggest challenges facing the project are financial rather than technical, so a big donation from a deep-pocketed person concerned about his or her legacy could make a huge difference. The remarks were made during an organized debate about the feasibility of the Mars One project, which pitted Landscorp and Barry Finger, director of the life support systems at Paragon Space Development Systems Corporation, a Mars One supplier, against MIT Sidney Doe and Andrew Owens. Doe and Owens performed a 2014 study that questioned the feasibility of Mars One's plan. The duo explained the study's teams and its reasoning during the debate. A family in Honduras apparently smashed the tomb of their pregnant 16-year-old daughter after she reportedly woke up screaming and banging inside her coffin one day after she was buried. A day after Nisis Perez's funeral, her husband was visiting the gravesite when he heard banging and screams from inside the coffin. A cemetery worker also heard the screams coming from inside the coffin. Video shows Perez's family using a hammer to break the concrete tomb, holding the teen's coffin in an attempt to save the girl. Relatives said that her fingertips were bruised and the viewing window on her coffin had been smashed. Perez, still inside her coffin, was taken to a local hospital, where she was declared clinically dead. Perez had mysteriously collapsed inside her Honduras home. The teen began foaming at the mouth, leading her religious parents to believe she was possessed. After a priest attempted to perform an exorcism, her body became lifeless. She was declared dead. Doctors said Perez may have suffered a panic attack after hearing gunfire near her home, which could have temporarily stopped her heart. Oh, so much paranormal and weird news out there. So little time. We need your news tips. You can become a Dark Matter news correspondent. Expose the darkness. Join us at darkmatternews.com. I'm Leo Ashcraft for Dark Matter News.